beautiful Mississippi, and happy holidays. I'm Honey of Cooking with Honey and Friends, and I'm truly excited to be sharing the holidays with you. And to honor this tradition, I've decided to set a beautiful table. We've got natural spruce pine cones, we've got pomegranates and tangerines and oranges, and what better way to finish off the table than with some cranberries. I'm excited about our menu today. It's absolutely amazing, and these cranberries are going to add just the right amount of color to this beautiful table. Come on and join me. This is going to be absolutely fantastic today.
Affordable health insurance is now available. Thanks to Obamacare, the Affordable Health Care Act. Call Life Insurance Options and let them guide you through the process of selecting the plan that fits you and your family. You can even get coverage if you have a pre-existing condition. You may even qualify for subsidized discounts. Call Life Insurance Options and set up an appointment today. 601-790-0077. That's 601-790-0077. Tri-County Park, a Mississippi landmark. 12 beautiful acres located in Pickens, Mississippi. It is the perfect place for your next family reunion, birthday party, horse or bike show. Call today, 601-948-5835. That's 601-948-5835. And let the fun begin.
A very simple honey tip for you for the holidays. To add that extra flair to your holiday table, try using some very decorative napkins, and they're very simple to fold. Simply going to take a regular square napkin, and you're going to take and create a triangle. I know everybody remember those pop guns that we used to make in school. It's the same principle. You're going to simply take and create 2 additional triangles, and then you're going to give it a nice tuck and roll. This adds extra beauty and joy to your table, and your guests are going to be absolutely blown away at the elegance of your holiday table. And you're going to take your napkin ring, simply give it a little twist, and pull it close to the center. And there you go, Mississippi. Beautiful holiday table. I'd like to welcome you to the Cooking with Honey and Friends show. I'm Honey, and this is the holiday season. There's nothing I love more than sharing the holidays with my friends, family, sharing some delicious food. And this week, we've got something absolutely delicious for you, Mississippi. The menu is amazing. For starters, we're going to be serving an amazing herb roasted hen. It's buttery, light, and juicy. Oh, this taste is amazing. Along with that, we're going to be sharing some traditional cornbread dressing. It is truly a southern treat. Can you say macaroni and cheese? I've got an easy, quick recipe that's going to keep them coming back and asking for more. We've also got, oh my gosh, red cabbage fried with artichoke hearts and some green onions. And can you say winter vegetables? We've got golden potatoes, and we've got Brussels sprouts. I mean, we've got everything. And we've also got some field peas served with spicy sausage and okra, and it's going to be topped with some tomatoes. So Mississippi, I want you to come on and join me, because this is going to be one amazing meal.
Affordable health insurance is now available. Thanks to Obamacare, the Affordable Health Care Act. Call Life Insurance Options and let them guide you through the process of selecting the plan that fits you and your family. You can even get coverage if you have a pre-existing condition. You may even qualify for subsidized discounts. Call Life Insurance Options and set up an appointment today. 601-790-0077. That's 601-790-0077. Tri-County Park, a Mississippi landmark. 12 beautiful acres located in Pickens, Mississippi. It is the perfect place for your next family reunion, birthday party, horse or bike show. Call today, 601-948-5835. That's 601-948-5835. And let the fun begin.
Okay, so it's early in the morning, and I'm enjoying a delicious cup of coffee, and we're about to prepare this amazing hen. This is an herb roasted hen Oh my goodness, it is going to be amazing. It's quick, simple, and easy. The first thing we're going to do though is season our bird. So we're going to start off with just a little salt, and we're just going to season it really good. And you're going to go ahead and flip your bird over. Come on girl, get in there. And we're going to do the same thing with pepper. And I'm using a Steakhouse brand, so it's a little bit more coarse than regular pepper. I'm going to season up our bird really good. And the thing is you want to make sure you get lots and lots of flavor into your holiday bird. Make sure you go into the cavity. Oh gosh, this is going to be amazing. I'm also going to use just a little bit of Cajun seasoning. This is going to be delicious. Lots of flavor. It's going to be juicy and tender. My guests are going to be very, very happy. I'll get back in there. I hope everybody in Mississippi is planning an amazing holiday. I'm so excited to be having my friends and family over this afternoon. It's going to be fantastic. The next thing that I'm going to do is show you my secret base. I've already melted a half a stick of butter. The next thing we're going to add in is some ranch dressing, and this happens to be buttermilk ranch dressing, and we're going to use about 1/4 cup of dressing. Right into our melted butter. That should do it. The next thing that we're going to use here is we've got a little basil paste, and we're going to take about a tablespoon of basil paste. This is going to add a delicious flavor and texture to your bird. Just get that right in. Give it a nice stir. Oh my goodness, this fragrance is amazing. Okay, and the next thing that we're going to use, now this is one of my secret weapons for this particular bird. We're going to use just a little bit of liquor. Now this is some maple crown. It's going to give this bird a really, really great flavor. We're going to use about 1/4 cup of this Crown Royal maple flavored liquor, and I'm going to pour that right in. This is going to be fantastic. Give it a little whisk. Stir it. Oh gosh, this fragrance is amazing. And the taste that it's going to add to your bird is going to be incredible. Okay, now that we've got that all done, and we're simply just going to spoon this right in on top of our bird. Give it a nice coating here. Oh yeah, get it all in. And you're going to actually let this marinate for about 30 minutes in the refrigerator. And then we're going to come back and finish seasoning this bird. This is going to be incredible, Mississippi. Quick, simple, easy based. Oh gosh, we're going to go ahead and let's turn this over because we want to get both sides of this bird marinated really, really well. All in the cavity here. And you're simply going to add just a little bit of plastic wrap on the top, place in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, and we're going to come back in just a second and finish this bird off. I'm so excited. I've got to get changed because I have my guests coming in a few minutes. This is going to be one fantastic dinner party tonight, Mississippi, and guess what? You're invited to join me. Okay, so our beautiful bird has actually been chilling for about 30 minutes, and we're simply going to remove our plastic wrap here. Oh gosh, can you see that? That is absolutely beautiful. You've got your marinade. It's just, you know, soaked into your bird really, really good. And what we're going to simply do is we're going to remove our bird, and we're going to place it into our roasting pan here. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set this to the side. Is we're going to actually add into our roasting pan about 1 cup of water right at the bottom of the base. And what this is going to do is help to produce some steam, so this will help to cook your bird more evenly. Oh my goodness. The other thing that I'm going to do in my water is we're going to add just a few seasonings right into the water itself. So I've got some rosemary leaves here, and they're dry, and we're just going to drop them right in the base here. And as this water is steaming up, you're going to get the flavors from the rosemary, and we've got a little tarragon here, and we're going to do the same thing right into your water. And the next thing that we're going to do with our bird is we're going to add just a simple little poultry seasoning right on top of our bird here. We're going to coat it really, really good. Oh, isn't that beautiful? This is going to create a nice crispy coating on top. Add that extra flavor, and that's it. We're going to pop this in the oven for about an hour and 55 minutes at 345. And this bird is going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait for it to get done and for you to see the finished product, Mississippi. This is going to be delicious. Okay, ladies, here's your holiday bird. Oh my goodness, isn't this absolutely amazing? Oh, this is going to be one amazing dinner this afternoon. Isn't that beautiful? Fantastic. Well, we're about to get started with this beautiful dinner in just a second. Okay, so the next thing on my menu, now that my hen is in the oven, and oh my gosh, it smells delicious already, we're going to chop up a few vegetables and prepare to make my stuffed cornbread for our cornbread dressing. I mean, this is going to be amazing. First, I'm going to chop up some onions and some celery, a few peppers, and we're going to place that in a skillet with a little butter, and it's going to be fabulous around here. The holidays are amazing. And there's nothing like being able to give the gift of a delicious meal to your friends and family. And I'm just excited about people stopping by. My friends Linda and Elena, and I've got Wanda and Charlene and Kalisha. They're coming by to have dinner with me tonight, and I want them to really be impressed. So I'm taking the extra measures to make this delicious cornbread dressing this afternoon. This is going to be fantastic. I wish you guys could smell this kitchen. I mean, it's starting to smell like the holidays already. Goodness. And the beautiful thing about living in the South, we truly love traditional comfort foods. And so what I've done for this holiday is to really add a lot of sides to my main dish. And this cornbread dressing is going to be the perfect size. The next thing we're going to do, of course, here is, aren't these beautiful yellow peppers? And what we're going to do is simply trim the bottoms off. And you're going to reserve these for later because they'll make a perfect ingredient to add into your vegetable stock. I'm going to go ahead and chop these up. Nice little pieces here, straight down the center. And then I'm going to actually leave the seeds in the middle because they add that extra little pop of flavor, little crispiness to your dressing. Oh my. It's going to be fun this afternoon. We're getting all dressed up. Everybody's going to be absolutely beautiful. Oh gosh, I wish you guys were here. And I wish you could smell the fragrance that are coming from these peppers. I'm talking about absolutely delicious. Oh gosh. Nice, beautiful color here. And you just want to take a little extra time to make sure you chop up these pieces really finely because you're going to brown them in your skillet with a little butter. And I'm using a cast iron skillet. My grandmother would be absolutely proud of me for that. Okay. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you want to be able to get all the flavor that you can into your cornbread. So by cooking and adding the celery and the peppers and the onions right into your cornbread, you get that extra little flavor. And so that's what we're going to do here. And again, even with your celery stock, you're going to reserve just the bottoms of it because this makes a perfect addition to your broth for your dressing. Now that we got those done, let's finish these. And we're going to chop up a few green onions after this. It's going to be fabulous around here in Mississippi. Okay, and a few green onions. And we're simply just going to take them again and just finally chop everything and add it to this butter that's melting over here on the stove. beautiful. The fragrance from these peppers and celery and onions are just intoxicating. And they are going to be perfect in our cornbread, our stuffed cornbread for our dressing. So what do you like to make?
Can't wait.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, we're going to say a word of prayer because you know that's what Southern girls do.
Yes.
So everybody just grab hands. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this amazing holiday. I thank you for friends and family. I thank you for health, for love, prosperity, and most of all, we thank you for this beautiful state of Mississippi. We speak peace and blessings to everyone in this state, and may everyone have a very prosperous and happy holiday. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Okay, so now we're browning our amazing vegetables. They're on the stove, and what we're going to do now is go ahead and make our cornbread. And of course, everybody remembers Aunt Jemima. What we're going to do is use just 1 cup of the Aunt Jemima. Well, let's go ahead and use 1.5 cups. I'm going to pour that right in. And we're going to do the same thing with the flour. If you're going to use 1.5 cups of cornmeal, do the same thing with the flour. You want your consistency of your bread to be the same. So we're going to go ahead and measure out 1.5 cups. Oh, good job. And we're just going to give it a nice little toss here. Just kind of fold it in together. Oh, those vegetables are smelling fantastic. I can smell those onions browning just great. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little sugar in, about 1/4 cup of sugar, right into our recipe here. There. That should do it. Oh, and just toss it in really good. It has just a little sweetness to it. Kind of reminds you of that old-fashioned dressing your grandmother used to cook. Amazing. The next thing we're going to do is just add a pinch of salt right in. And we're going to do the same thing with pepper. About a teaspoon of each. That should do it. And we're going to do the same thing with crushed peppers because you want to give it just a little extra punch. It's beautiful flakes right in. Are going to add some extra flavor. Let's give it a nice toss here. And of course the next thing we've got is our milk. And what I'm using here is some buttermilk. And we're going to use about 1 cup of buttermilk. This is going to give it a really old-fashioned taste. I'm going to go ahead and just stir that in. A little bit at a time. Are you guys on your way over? This is going to be a perfect holiday dinner this afternoon. Now that we've got that in, let's give it a nice little turn here. Oh, wow. Stir it up really good. Use those elbow muscles. I want to say thank you to everybody that has joined us via Facebook and YouTube at Cooking with Honey and Friends. I'm really, really proud of how this project is changing the state of Mississippi. We're growing together, loving on each other, cooking delicious food, and having great conversations, making new friends. Oh, gosh, I'm really, really excited and very proud of where we're headed with this project. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to use about 1/2 cup of water. And I've boiled this water. And we're just going to pour just half right into our batter. And what this does, it gives you the opportunity to create a very light and fluffy cornbread. Oh, this is going to be yummy. And of course, everybody knows in order to create great dressing, you've got to have delicious cornbread. That's the heart and soul of your cornbread dressing. Oh gosh, this is fabulous. The texture here is perfect. This is what you're looking for. You want this batter to have a nice smooth consistency. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add our brown vegetables right into our batter. After we added in our milk, we added our 1 egg and a little bit of baking powder, about 2 tablespoons. And the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to add these vegetables that are browned down really nicely. Be really careful because of course this cast iron skillet is very hot. And you're just going to get that right into your mixture. Oh, gosh, isn't that beautiful? I'm going to sit this right here for a second. And we're going to give it a nice little turn here. Oh, fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful cornbread. And the taste is incredible. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're simply just going to pour this right back into our cast iron skillet. And we're going to put this in the oven for about 23 to 28 minutes. Make sure that it's nice and brown. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to just pour this right into our cast iron skillet. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to get it all in. Ah, this is going to make some delicious cornbread dressing. Oh, my grandmother is going to be very, very proud of this. And that's it. And again, you're going to put this in the oven on about 375 for 23 to 28 minutes. You want to make sure that it's a nice golden brown on the outside and that the top is really firm. And you're going to have some of the best cornbread for your dressing ever. See you in a minute, Mississippi. Oh my goodness, I can't tell everybody how thankful I am for great friendships and to have everybody here today. So I want you guys to tell me something that you're grateful for during this holiday season. Kalisha, why don't you tell me something?
Well, I'm grateful for so much this season, but I'm grateful to have the opportunity to sit down and fellowship with such inspiring and encouraging women.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Elena?
I'm really thankful for family this year. The older I get, the more I realize how important it is to have family and the people we knew when we were young.
So what are you grateful for, baby?
I'm thankful for getting the opportunity to meet Honey. I've been knowing her for the past 8 years and it's been wonderful. And also the opportunity, and I am glad for my health, prosperity, and my wonderful family. My sisters, my dad, and just everybody.
Okay, so now that we've got our hen in the oven along with our cornbread for our dressing, I'm going to go ahead and start on some winter vegetables. These beautiful golden baby potatoes are going to make a perfect side dish. And along with those, I'm going to also use some Brussels sprouts. And what we're going to do is simply slice these up really nice. I'm using a ridge knife just to give it a beautiful ornate design. It makes a perfect presentation on the table. And the only thing you need is a little salt, a little pepper, and some olive oil. Oh, this little simple trick is gonna just absolutely be delicious, along with all the other amazing dishes that we're serving today. Just simply take your potatoes. Isn't that a cute little design that you got here? I mean, it just makes for a perfect presentation for your meal. And once we get these all chopped up, we're simply going to place them on a baking sheet and drizzle a little bit of olive oil on them. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Come back here. Oh gosh, you guys should let me know what you're planning for the holiday. What's your favorite holiday meal? Join me on Facebook and let's have a chat. Let's talk about the upcoming Christmas holidays along with Thanksgiving. We're going to have an amazing time around here. And I want to learn more about you and become your friend as we build the Cooking with Honey and Friends dream. Now that we've got these all done up here, I think that's going to be more than enough. We're also just going to simply take our Brussels sprouts, and I'm using bagged Brussels sprouts, and we're just going to place them on our baking pan here. Use a little bit of foil, and we're just going to simply place them on. And again, just drizzle a little olive oil, some salt and pepper, and we're going to place them on different tins because they cook at different rates of temperature. And of course, these Brussels sprouts only take a few minutes, about 12 to 15 minutes, and they're completely done. And your potatoes are going to take a little bit longer. Oh gosh, this is going to be a perfect side dish. Once the Brussels sprouts are done, I'm going to actually sprinkle just a little bit of bacon on, and it's going to be fabulous. Oh, let's give them a nice little turn here. We're going to add in a little bit of pepper and some salt. Oh, it's just that easy. And once these Brussels sprouts are done, we're going to go ahead and top them with some crispy bacon. That's going to be delicious. And we're going to do the same thing with our baby potatoes. We're going to simply just place them on our pan here. So we're going to pop these in the oven, and we're going to let, of course, your Brussels sprouts, once again, is going to bake for about 12 to 18 minutes, and your potatoes a little bit longer, about 22 to 28 minutes. And you want to make sure they're golden brown. Once these potatoes are done, I'm going to top them with some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Oh, my guests are going to be so excited. This is going to be one delicious side to add to the table. Now the next thing we're headed to is we're about to cook some field peas with sausage, spicy sausage. Add a little okra, and once they're done, we're going to top them with some juicy cherry tomatoes. So come on, this is going to be a fabulous holiday season, Mississippi. Well, how about you, Miss Linda? I love you, girl.
I am so thankful for honey and for this lovely experience and for this time of year. This is, you know, we should be thankful all year long, but this brings to mind that we need to be thankful, and I'm looking forward to the holidays and thankful for my friends and my family.
Charlene?
I am so thankful to be here with you, honey, and all the friends that are here. I'm enjoying this. I can't wait to eat all this awesome looking food. I'm thankful for my family, for my parents, my mom, my dad, and for my children. Just happy to be here and just looking forward to many, many more years with you, honey.
Thank you, thank you. And of course, Valerie, what are you grateful for this season?
I am so grateful for this time of year. I really love family, friends, and knowing you. It's been so long, and I'm looking for many, many more years.
There is nothing like adding extra vegetables to your holiday table. And what I'm going to do today is we're going to actually fry this beautiful red cabbage. I mean, look at this. Isn't that color amazing? And it's got these beautiful veins in it. It tastes just like a regular cabbage, but it adds you that extra little color to your table. I'm going to fry this with some artichoke hearts and some green onions. Oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing. The first thing we're going to do is just simply cut this in half. And cabbages are a little thick. Oh, but this is what I wanted you to see. Look at this beautiful color on the inside. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a perfect flower is what it is. And we're going to just simply go in and cut very thin slices. I've already pulled the top leaves off. And so what we're going to do is just, again, continue to cut very, very thin little slices. We're going to add artichoke hearts. And you know that artichokes are a little salty, so they're going to add that extra little flavor. Some green onions, a little olive oil. Oh, this is going to be absolutely amazing. And the easiest way is to simply just turn into the side of your vegetable. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Instead of going straight down, just kind of cut it at an angle, and you get these amazing little pieces, and you just want to turn as you go. Just perfect. I'm going to set this to the side. Oh gosh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at this, the color, the leaves, the texture, and the flavor. Oh gosh, just absolutely fabulous. You get these tiny little strings. Just gonna pull them apart a little bit there. Cabbages truly are a delicious Southern dish, and it's perfect for the holiday table, along with the cornbread dressing and the baby potatoes and Brussels sprouts. This is going to be a perfect addition, and I'm just overtaken with this beautiful, beautiful purple color. Ah. Nice little slices here. We're going to actually take this over into our cast iron skillet. I'm going to add a little olive oil in the skillet. We're going to just drop these in, these beautiful leaves. And then once these cook down just a little bit, we're going to go ahead and add our artichoke heart. And we're simply using the ones in the jar, and we're going to go ahead and pour all the juices and everything in. Oh gosh, you guys can't imagine how delicious this is going to be. So what's the holidays without a dessert? And I made my guests this amazing red velvet cake, and I'm about to put the finishing touches on it. A little homemade icing. This icing is a buttercream icing with just a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon to give it that over the edge taste. Oh, this is going to be perfect on my holiday table. We're simply just going to spoon on some icing. Let's lump it in. And we're just going to spread this all over this cake. This is going to be delicious. What I've done here is I've sliced these amazing little oranges. These are mandarin oranges. And I've soaked them in some orange juice, some powdered sugar, a little cinnamon and nutmeg. And I actually popped them in the oven for just a few minutes. Makes a beautiful ornate decoration for your cake, that perfect little accent. Oh, isn't that pretty? And the next thing that I'm going to do is we're going to use these bay leaves, and we're just going to go ahead and use those as accent pieces as well. This cake is screaming happy holidays. This beautiful green bay leaf adds the right amount of color to this cake. This is absolutely beautiful. It's the fragrance, oh gosh, it's intoxicating. I can't wait to slice this. The beautiful oranges add just the right amount of accent. The green color gives it that extra pop. And this icing, oh my goodness, I just want to lick my fingers right now. Oh gosh, this is going to be one amazing dinner this evening. I just want to say in closing, I love you guys. God bless you, Mississippi, and to all of our friends around the world, happy holidays. Mwah, love you.